Welcome to a new episode of Actors Are Born, the podcast that explores the stories, talents, and transformations of the greatest performers of our time. Today, we're talking about a face that has become an icon, a gaze that pierces the screen, and a talent that seems to explode from a deep, almost mysterious place. We're talking about Rami Malek. If I said Freddie Mercury on the Live Aid stage, most of you would picture him. A performance that wasn't just an imitation, but a true artistic possession, rewarded with an Oscar. But who is the man behind the mask of the Queen frontman? Who is the actor who, before becoming a music legend, was a tormented hacker and an Egyptian pharaoh? To understand Rami Malek, we need to take a step back. Los Angeles, 1981. He was born to Egyptian parents, Coptic immigrants who left Cairo in search of a better future. His father sold insurance. His mother was an accountant. At home, they spoke Arabic. Rami grew up in a world halfway between American culture and his family's deep-rooted heritage, a duality that perhaps planted the seeds of his incredible transformative ability. He wasn't destined to be an actor. His parents dreamed of a stable career for him as a lawyer or a doctor. But in his high school's debate club, something clicked. A teacher noticed a spark in him, a talent for dramatic interpretation, and encouraged him to enter a competition. There, on stage, Rami understood. He understood that his true calling wasn't arguing in a courtroom, but living other lives in front of an audience. In that moment, perhaps, his true nature was revealed. Because while it's true that actors are made through study and technique, it's also true that sometimes, quite simply, actors are born. The road to success, however, was not immediate. After graduating with a degree in fine arts, he began the classic Hollywood grind. He worked as a delivery boy, delivered pizzas, and made sandwiches in a restaurant. Meanwhile, he went on dozens of auditions. His first recognizable role came in 2004, a small part in the TV series Gilmore Girls. Then cinema welcomed him with a role that almost felt like a sign of destiny, the Pharaoh Akhmenra in the Night at the Museum trilogy. It was a fun role that gave him visibility, but it also risked typecasting him. But Rami is not an actor who can be labeled. He is a chameleon, and his true nature was about to emerge in all its power. The turning point came in 2015. A script arrived that was different from all the others. The protagonist was Elliot Elderson, a programming genius, a sociopathic hacker suffering from social anxiety and depression. He was the beating heart of the series Mr. Robot. Rami Malek doesn't play Elliot, he becomes Elliot. He immerses himself in that fragile yet powerful character with an almost frightening dedication. The hoodie pulled over his face, the huge, perpetually wide eyes that communicate paranoia and loneliness, the voiceover that is a constant inner monologue. His performance is both physical and psychological. He lost weight, isolated himself, and lived his character's anguish. The result is one of the most memorable performances in modern television history. He won an Emmy Award, and the world took notice. He was no longer that guy from Night at the Museum, he was a force of nature. And then came the impossible challenge, the call that can either make you a legend or break you. Playing Freddie Mercury. How could one even think of embodying such a massive icon, such an unrepeatable energy? Many were skeptical. Rami Malek silenced them all. His work on Bohemian Rhapsody is pure alchemy. For months, he studied every single piece of footage of Mercury. He worked with a movement coach to replicate every gesture, every twitch, every move on stage. He had a set of prosthetic teeth made to mimic Freddie's famous overbite. But he didn't stop at the exterior. He searched for the soul. He found the swagger and the fragility, the exuberance and the loneliness of a man who was a god on stage and a soul searching for love in his private life. The Live Aid scene, reconstructed almost to perfection, is his masterpiece. For 20 minutes, Rami Malek is no longer on the screen. Freddie Mercury is. It was a triumph. The Oscar for Best Actor was the natural consequence of a total metamorphosis, one of those that defines a career forever. After reaching Olympus, Rami didn't stop. He chose complex roles, like the unsettling villain in No Time to Die, Daniel Craig's final James Bond film, or his role in the epic Oppenheimer, proving he isn't afraid to go back to being part of a large ensemble cast. Rami Malek's career is a testament to his tenacity and, above all, to a visceral talent. That magnetic gaze, capable of conveying a universe of emotions without saying a word, is his trademark. He is an actor who works from the inside out, who disappears to let his characters live. From his humble origins as the son of immigrants to the pinnacle of Hollywood, his story teaches us that talent, when it's authentic, always finds a way to shine. Rami Malek isn't just a self-made actor. He is living proof that sometimes, with that spark in your eye and that fire in your soul, actors are simply born. Thank you all for listening. See you in the next episode.